Hello everyone, today's video is a very exciting one. I'm so excited to unbox my new Nintendo Switch Lite, and this is going to be today's video. I hope that you enjoy watching. I've always wanted to do a kind of techie unboxing video on my channel, and I'm very excited to be unboxing this. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and let's get straight into this unboxing video. So this is the Switch that I've picked up. This is the Switch Lite in the coral colour. I absolutely love the colour of this one. This colour was actually released a lot later than the other ones. I was torn between getting the coral and the tealy turquoise colour, but I really love this one just a tiny bit more. I have actually had a Switch in the past. I've had the normal big Switch, so I haven't bought it and then traded it in or sold it twice, but I think this is just going to be more suited to my needs, and I don't really need to play it on the TV. So this Switch Lite actually is a bit of a bundle. So this one comes with Animal Crossing download on, and I also get a 3 months Nintendo membership free for playing online, so that is also good. I actually paid £200 for this on a deal with Smith's Toy Store, so I will leave that link down below if it's still on. I know some places have got this bundle, but it's about £40 more, so I was very lucky to get it this price, because normally the Switch by itself is £200, so I'm very happy with this bundle that I've managed to pick up. And I have played Animal Crossing before, and I was obsessed with it last year in lockdown, and then I just got really bored of it. I never actually got to the terraforming stage when you can add like the cliffs and the water and blah 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 and all that, so I'm excited to do that because I've been obsessed with watching Switch unboxing videos and Animal Crossing Island tour videos for a good few weeks, so I've just had to pick up with this again. So let's unbox this now. Sorry for the rambling at the beginning. So I'm going to just carefully unbox it, and that's what it's looking like. So as you can see, the Switch is just inside here. Okay, so this is what my Nintendo Switch is looking like. Oh, I do really love the coral colour. I do think that the Nintendo Switch, like the main big one, it's only grey or red and blue. Like they are more of like a gender neutral kind of colour, but I just kind of like the Joy-Cons that have the pinks, the pastels, but obviously those are more expensive to buy, so I'm very happy that they did come out with the coral colour. So this is what the coral Switch is looking like. It still looks big, like there's not a huge difference in size. So that is the Switch, and this is what it's looking like on the back. Oh, that colour is just so pretty. It is definitely more of a brighter pink than I thought, but I still really like it. I do really love how the details are white as well. I think it looks gorgeous with the coral. So this is the Switch that comes inside. Then I have my digital Animal Cross download. I am just covering the code that's on the side. But yeah, so that is going to be obviously the first game I'm going to put on my Switch. So happy it came with Animal Crossing, especially because when Animal Crossing first came out, it was about £50–60. So yeah, to feel like I'm actually getting it for free feels really good. So yeah, I've got my Animal Crossing download, and then I also have my 3 months membership free download as well, and it also has a code on, so it's going to be very easy to set up with all these codes. And then inside the box is the charger. So this is what the charger looks like. So it just looks like what you normally would attach to the dock. Normally like this section here would attach to the dock if you had a normal Switch, and then you just use the plug as, you know, a standard plug. So instead you're just going to attach this straight into your Nintendo Switch Lite. Okay, so I am going to turn it on. There we go. I love that sound when you first turn on a Nintendo Switch or a DS or anything like that. I'm just going to put in the language, which is of course English, and I'm going to put in Europe. I do have to say, when I'm pressing the buttons for this, they actually feel a lot easier and softer to press than the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if the last one that I had was just a bit harder, or I had quite a bit of dust in the buttons, but it just feels a lot easier and softer to move around. So I do need to connect to my Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go do that, and then once I've downloaded everything, I'm going to just play a little bit of Animal Crossing with you. Okay, so I've just gone and downloaded Animal Crossing and downloaded my 3-month free membership for Nintendo. So my Animal Crossing is just downloading there, and I've actually signed into my old Nintendo account when I first had a Switch. I was going to play Animal Crossing on here, but I might save that for another video, or I'm definitely going to try and do like an Animal Crossing tour of my island when I'm finished. So just going back to the Switch very quickly, feels really nice quality. I don't actually think there's a massive difference in like the screen size. It feels really nice. I think I will get a case just for caution of obviously like these little bits here that stick out. They will probably get scraped if you didn't. But I think I'll probably just get a clear case because the colour is just absolutely gorgeous. If you've never had a Nintendo Switch, very straightforward. You do have to make a Nintendo account, which you can just do online. Very easy to do. And then you just log in and link it. And then I am just going to show you what's currently on my wish list. Games that I'd like to play in the future that I've never actually played before. So I'm just going to move to the side so I can just put the pictures up if you're not sure of what the games are. So I'm just going to quickly say what I have played. So I've played all the classics like Splatoon 2, Zelda, like Mario Kart, Super Mario Odyssey. I did complete that game in about 4 or 5 hours. It was a very easy game but a very fun game. I've played Minecraft, which I still have downloaded so I can re-download that. I have played Rocket League. So a lot of games I have actually played on the Switch, but there are a few that I've not actually played yet. I'm just going to go onto my wish list, as I have had a little play around and added quite a few things to my wish list, because I didn't actually know until recently that you can make a wish list for the Nintendo store. If you do have Animal Crossing, I would love to add you. If you could leave me a little comment saying that you are going to add me, just so I'm aware, and you could tell me your Nintendo Switch name, that would be great. And it would be nice for other people to add each other on my videos. I just think that would be really nice. I will leave my friend code in the description if you do want to add me. I'd love to see like your Animal Crossing islands. Okay, so moving on to my wish list. The first one that I've got is the Untitled Goose game. I've heard very good things, that it's a very funny game and it's just a nice calm game to play. You just set tasks and you're playing as this goose who kind of gets into trouble, and it's just meant to be like a really nice game. So that one is $17.99 just for reference. And then another one on my wish list is the Katamari Reroll. I think that's how you say it, but I'm not too sure. This one is where you kind of play as this little green creature thing, and you go and you kind of collect everything and you roll everything up into this big ball that you end up pushing, and it just looks like a really relaxing game. It's not that expensive, probably on offer actually for £4.79. I think people really like finding that as a relaxing game. I'm very much into very calm games. Another one that I've added that I'm not too sure about is Metopia. This is a pre-order, it's not come out yet. I think you just kind of go on quests and you can play with friends and things online, and you just like work together and complete tasks. And I do really like the whole me thing, like the me characters. So I've just added that on. It is £40, so I'm not quite sure. I'll probably watch a lot of reviews on YouTube about that game, but I have just added it on there. Another one that I've added is the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now, I didn't know that they were coming out with another Zelda game. I really love Breath of the Wild, but I have played it so many times, and to be honest, like, I do find it quite hard. I think this is like a port from one of the older consoles, and they've just put it on and made it a bit better. So this is £50. It's a pre-order, it's not out yet, but I just thought I'd give that a go. And the last one that I've got on my wish list is the Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. Now, I know there's already a Story of Seasons game on the Switch, but when I know there's a new game coming, I'd rather just wait for the newer version. Story of Seasons, I think that comes out end of March, but that's £45, so I'm going to obviously watch a lot of reviews, but I love farming games. Another game that I really love to play is Stardew Valley, but I've just played it so many times and started again so many times that I kind of know what's coming every day, and it just gets a little bit boring for me. So yeah, that is everything on my wish list on my Nintendo store. So this is my unboxing and my Nintendo game wish list for this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to add me on Nintendo Switch, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. So I will see you next time. Bye!